It is also Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and on this day, we reflect on his legacy and his final moments at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis. Room 306, to be exact, is where King spent his very last night on this earth and remains frozen in time if you haven't been there. The motel is now part of the National Civil Rights Museum. We spoke to Ryan Jones, who is Director of History and Interpretation at the museum, and he talks about King's last moments in Memphis.
When Dr. King came to Memphis on support of striking sanitation workers in the spring of 1968, on the second occasion, he stayed here at the all-Black-owned Lorraine Motel, which was a popular African-American lodging space in the city of Memphis and across the South. When Dr. King checked in on Wednesday, April the 3rd, he was taken upstairs to the second floor to room 306. On that night, he delivers a very prophetic speech titled the Mountaintop speech.
I say we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around. We aren't going to let any injunction turn us around.
And just 24 hours later, he was struck by an assassin's bullet. And so the owner of the Lorraine, Mr. Walter Bailey, decided to turn that particular room into a memorial in which no one else would ever spend the night or stay in that room. It's been created exactly as it looked in 1968. So it has all of the late 1960s feel and vibe to it, the furniture, the television screens. It has the newspaper that he was reading on that morning here in the city of Memphis. And so we really wanted to humanize that moment and to give visitors the opportunity to see and feel the vibe in which Dr. King shared his very last moments on earth. People would come after the assassination and the aftermath and come and visit the room as a way to reflect. And that was the early idea from early Memphis lawmakers of how to transition the Lorraine Motel into who we are today, the National Civil Rights Museum.
So much history. The events of April 4th, 1968 are just one chapter of the history that's preserved at that museum. Each year, they have more than 300,000 visitors coming there to reflect on the generations who fought and continue to fight for civil rights.